So good. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Hi, my name is Selena Lee. I'm the author of Korean Instant Pot Cookbook, co-author with Nancy Cho. And today we're gonna be making Jjimdak, which is braised chicken. So I'm cutting carrots and potatoes into big chunks. And then I'm gonna make sure all the corners are shaved off, because when it goes into high pressure, it'll break down the vegetable. It might become like a mush. And you don't have to be like so perfect about it, just like that. We're gonna put the cut vegetables in a bowl and set it aside. Next, we're going to add our chicken and skewers in our drummettes so that the seasoning will penetrate into the chicken better. And then we also have a pound of chicken thigh, and this is boneless. And then in order to base season the chicken, we're going to add sea salt, soju. So the reason why I like adding soju is so that I can get rid of unwanted odor from the chicken. It's kind of like using buttermilk in a lot of American dishes. So once you're done with that, we're gonna set it aside for about 20 minutes. Next, we're gonna make the sauce by mixing few ingredients: soy sauce, sugar, dark soy sauce, and then sweet rice syrup. I'm just gonna mix it up until the sugar and the syrup all dissolves. So I think that's good. Okay, here's the fun part. We have our Instant Pot. We're going to add our seasoned chicken, water, and bring it to boil. Set it to high for 5 minutes. And press start. So you can use a tempered glass lid to bring the liquid to boil faster, or you could just use the Instant Pot lid, but just don't lock it, you just place it on top. Okay, let's see how this is doing. Whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the chicken. You can see that there's a lot of scum on the surface of the liquid, and then to be able to get a very clean chicken broth to use later. So I'm going to take the inner pot out. I'm gonna go ahead and strain the broth. Here I'm using both the metal strainer as well as the paper strainer in order to catch everything. It smells so good. And we're going to actually use this later when we braise the chicken. We're gonna go ahead and rinse the chicken really quick. You can use cold water, or you could even just do it over the sink if you want. We don't want to overwash it and lose all that chicken flavor, so we're just gonna rinse it really quick. Okay, we're ready to cook the chicken under pressure. Let's go ahead and add the chicken in the pot, our nicely cut vegetables, minced garlic, mixed sauce, lastly our chicken broth. Close the lid and just have to make sure the steam valve is in seal position. So after you close the lid, select pressure cook under high for 10 minutes. Turn off keep warm and then press start. While we're waiting for the chicken to cook, we're gonna go ahead and soak the glass noodles as well as the red chili pepper in water. Warm water here. Yeah, so we're gonna soak it in warm water so that it'll come back to life, or it'll soften up and will be easier to add in later on. We're gonna also soak the red chilies in water and set it aside. There it is. Let's go ahead and quick release the pressure. Can you smell it? Did you hear the little clicks? Now we can open it. Looks good. We're gonna put it back on saute mode really quick for just like 2-3 minutes so we can add the remaining ingredients. Add the Dangmyeon, our chili peppers, and I like to cut them in half so that I can release more heat. But if you don't want it too spicy, you can just put it in as a whole. We're gonna add is ground black pepper. The last thing, green scallions on top, and then you can kind of see that it's coming to a boil, right? So we're gonna just gently stir and toss, mix. Make sure that the noodles are cooking together with the sauce. Everything else is pretty much all cooked. Once you make it and after you taste it, you can kind of adjust to your liking. So if you want more saltiness, add more soy sauce. It's really like adjustable. So So I think it's pretty much done. Here we have Jjimdak braised chicken from Korean Instant Pot Cookbook. I'm going to finish it off by garnishing it with a little bit of fresh greens, scallions, and some toasted sesame seeds. And there it is. Let's dig in. Have some chicken. Salivating. Then we want to get some of that juice as well. So I like having some of that rice with the sauce over it. That's the best part, really. So good. So this is a really great dish to make when you're craving something savory and sweet and salty at the same time. It's a much more affordable and accessible meat using chicken, so you can make it any day of the week.